Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams! Can you hear me? Is everything working properly? Because, this is my first Strike Stream in almost 2 weeks, and I could be a little bit rusty. I might have forgotten how to do this. So let me know if you can hear me. Say, yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango. And then we'll kind of get into this. So let's say hi to some people. Again, yeah, I might be a bit rusty. Again, so forgive me just today if, I'm a bit slower on the spreadsheet. If I forget some of the things I normally say, forget some of the rules I normally outline, the things I like to remind you guys, and just forgive me if I just generally suck at playing Pokemon. Fire's good against water, right. So let's say hi to some people, and then we'll get into things. And please, for the love of Nelly, this is the first Strike Stream, our first Dynamax Adventures of 2025, a brand new year. It's a whole new year to begin. So please, for the love of Nelly, if you haven't already, click the thumbs up button. That like button, the thumbs up, click it, tap it, like it. Please do it. It's a really small, simple thing, but it means so much to me. It means so much to the channel. I don't know this year how long I'm going to be able to keep up the Strike Streams for. A way that you can help it, if this is a nice part of your day or week or whatever, if this is something you come to every day or something you come to a few times a week or whatever, and you enjoy this and you want it to keep going, that like button really, really does help. I'll get into all that later, but let's say hi to some people. So, Louis, hi. Hang on, we got two Louis, don't we? So maybe I need to change. But Louis the Balloon Animal, hi. And Ghost Host, hi. And Weiss, hi. And Nightbot, hi. And Kevin, hi. And Cramorant, hi. And Skywatcher, hi. And Elizabeth, hi. And Jake, hi. And Gage, hi. And Ash, hi. Oh my gosh, so many people. And Xander, hi. My voice is getting high. And Cheese, hi. And Gertie, hi. Hello. Welcome. I think that's everyone, but I just need to scroll back a bit through. And Tank was here earlier, but I think Tank got confused about time zones. So, okay. So how... Oh, and Tenchi as well. Tenchi, hi. Hello. Welcome. So let's get into the game. As you can see, these are all my Christmas and birthday games, because yes, it was my birthday over the holidays as well. If you didn't know that, I said it a whole bunch of times leading up to Christmas, and I had a whole birthday stream. If you weren't there, go watch it, please. But yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Pikmin 4, and Okami. Which, if I talked about it at all before Christmas and said Okami, it's because I'd never played it before and didn't know it was Okami. So forgive me if I said that wrong. I have only ever seen it written down for the past... Ooh, gosh, the game is almost 20 years old, isn't it? But the point is, for as long as I've heard about the game, I always just called it Okami, because I'd only ever seen it written down. I think, in fairness, other people had called it Okami as well that I'd heard. Other people who I had heard say it out loud, I'd never heard anyone say it. So, yay, Elizabeth, you got the DLC, woo! And Weiss, you got 23 shiny Sprigatito on Sunday's Community Day, nice. Cramorant, what you've learned from the anime: fire is good as water, fur it's a ground type, survive or repulse from Arbok, and always aim for the horn. That one I added myself. Oh, and YouTube giving auto-generated subs. Viewers in chat are enthusiastic to see the streamers live. Yes, streamers are live. That's the whole point. And are also discussing the new Crown Tundra DLC for Pokemon. Yeah, no, it's totally not 4 years old or whatever. Oh, gosh. Anyway, okay. Anyway, Bark. Let's actually get into the game. I have to make sure I don't select Okami, because it's a downloaded game, so it would just start up by itself. It wouldn't say oh, you don't have the cartridge in. But okay. But no, Happy New Year, everyone. A very happy and healthy New Year to you all. I hope that this year has gotten off to an okay enough start at the very least. But I hope it started well, and I hope you guys have been good. So let's do this thing, shall we? here we go. New. I know. Oh, just, oh my gosh. Right, okay. So here's what we're going to do. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Number one, let's see if I remember this. Number one, please click like on the video. There are so many of you guys who are here. Oh, Mello. Hello. Hello, hello. If people are just popping in or whatever, please click like on the video. Like, so many people have said hi. If this video doesn't get loads of likes, then I don't know what to do, okay? So anyway, Bark. Number one, if you haven't liked the video, please click like on the video. That thumbs up, it really does help out. Number two, if you... Sorry, cat's going nuts outside. I'm going to deal with him very quickly. Hang on. He's been really good this whole holiday, and then as soon as I start streaming again, he's a nightmare. I mean, he hasn't been, like, that well behaved, but he's been better behaved than he has been during the streams normally. Okay, right, anyway, Bark. Sorry about that. Let me try that again. So number one, please click like on the video. Number two, please make sure you are watching live. I have forgotten all of my Nightbot commands, but I think this is one of them, right? So if you have not checked if you're watching a video live, please just quickly check. Hover your mouse on this is if you want to play. If you don't want to play, it doesn't matter. But if you want to play along with me, please make sure you are watching live. That is an important, crucial aspect of playing along with me, okay? So please make sure you are watching live. Hover on the video, check the bottom left-hand corner, check you have that red circle with the word live. If you have a grey circle and a negative number, you're not live. Click the word live to turn your grey circle into your red circle. Okay, so that's thing number two. Thing number three, when I say ready, set, bow, and that doesn't count for people who are being smart. So when I say that most magic of phrases, I'm going to need you guys to post in chat to communicate with me about the possibility of playing along with me today. But please hold your horses until then. May all horses be held until I say that most magic of phrases, because I need to outline how we're going to do this. Some of you guys may have forgotten this over Christmas and stuff like that. So if you want to play along with me, listen up, okay? Put your hands around your ears and listen up, okay? So, thank you, Skywatcher, for those emojis. So, here's what we're going to do. In chat, in a single comment, after I say the phrase, what you're going to do is you're going to post in chat the following. You're going to begin your post with strike in big capital letters, okay? Maybe if Xander and Kramen remember the template things and stuff like that, they might have already posted the templates or whatever. But anyway, the point is you're going to write strike, and then you're going to say, I can do... And then what you're going to do is you're going to let me know which of my tickets you are able to do, okay? We're going to be hunting for Curum, we're going to be hunting for Moltres, and we're going to be hunting for Blacephalon. Cool, man. Yeah, hi. Lovely to see you. So what you're going to do, I think actually the wrong template is maybe going to show up in a sec. But the point is... oh, no. Yeah, okay, that's still going to be the... But so, all you're going to do, you don't have to worry about the number of times played. We're not doing that just yet. But it's going to be strike, and then I can do, and you're going to let me know who you can do out of Moltres, Curum, Moltres, and Blacephalon, okay? Those are the 3 tickets. We will be doing a wild card after, so if you have got all those Pokemon as shiny, then I guess let me know that too. But yeah. Okay. If that's all good, if that makes sense, ready, set, bow, let me know in the chat whether you can do those, and then we'll get on it, okay? I know we are a little bit slow today, but again, this is our first stream for a while. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Kramen and Xander, thank you for all your support, and thank you for helping to do the spreadsheet, because this means I can just look at this today as I warm back in. Okay. Let's see. I just want to see who has got restrictions and who does not. Okay. So Skywatcher does have some restrictions, and then Jake has a restriction, and Kevin has a restriction. So why don't we have... Okay, here's what I've got. Here's my theory, my game theory. Okay. Okay. Wow, loads of people said hi, but actually not a whole load of people here able to play. Okay. Let's just see what we got here. Okay. So we should then have... Okay. So here's what I've got, okay? We've got Team 1, Kurum, Skywatcher, Kevin, and Jake. And Team 2, the Flaming Moltres, Weiss, Kieran, and Gage. Does that sound good? Let me know. And then we can just get right into this. Please make sure you do connect to the YCOM as well. Oh, Ghost Host. Well, thank you. That's very sweet. I very much appreciate that support. But if that all sounds good, then we'll get right into things. If it doesn't, like, speak now or forever hold your peace if I've made a mistake. I don't want people in 20 minutes going, I can't do Moltres, when I just said, like, let me know if you can't do the Moltres. Okay, so but it seems to be good with everyone, so let's do this thing. So on the YCOM, we are going to connect. We're going to press Y. We're going to press the plus button for local communication. And then... we're now connected to the internet. And here we go. So we're going to talk to the scientist lady. We're going to say yes, please. If the three of you guys are asked about any preference, you are going to say anything is fine. This is Skywatcher, Kevin, and Jake. We're going to say anything is fine, but I am going to select... Wow, that's saying you are going to say anything is fine. I am going to say the Flaming Kurum. No, Kurum. And then we're going to save our game. Tyler, hello. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. Tyler shared some very juicy gossip earlier. No, that's like an in-joke. But no, was it juicy hot tea? I can't remember. You know what I mean, though. It is funny. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So when we're on the pink screen, we're going to press the plus button to set up our code. We're going to go 0106 and then 0213. That's 0106 0213. That's going to be the code. And here we go. So you're kind of here today watching you and GDQ at the same time. Oh, nice. What's on at GDQ? What are they speedrunning on GDQ at the minute? Any good Nintendo stuff? I mean, because again, I'm a Nintendo boy. Oh, I like how we've got red, blue, and green. I'm taking a screenshot of that. I like it. Okay. I love it, Tyler. I love it. Okay. So on the pink screen, Kurum. Oh, so again, I'm remembering how I do everything because it's been like 2 weeks since I've done one of these. Kurum is week 2, fighting rock, steel, dragon, and fury. And it itself has ice, normal, and dragon moves. Wide guard is pretty nifty if we can get it, but you know, hang on, what has it? It's like Kingler, Hitmonlee, Mienshao, Mantine, and Pelipper. Okay, I do remember this. But again, that's not the most important thing in the world. Mainly, let's just keep in mind those attacks that it has in terms of like resistances and those offensive things as well. And here we go. And some of your speedrunners aren't there, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, hang on, let's see what we've got. Okay, so Clefable is a very... and Sandslash does have Rock Slide and break whilst having good immunity. To be honest, there's a part of me which kind of wants Sandslash. I'm going to go with Sandslash. I do recommend Clefable as well. But yeah. What was the first thing you said? Currently have a nice death. Mario Maker 3DS. Mario Maker 3DS has a speedrun? Wow, that's interesting. I mean, again, and then Lairon, yeah. I was going to say Dunsparce was kind of like the best of the three that were there. Not the best, but okay. So, but we have some interesting stuff here. Okay, we've got Slowbro, we've got... Oh, Scolipede. Scolipede's not bad. It's not, like, super effective, but it does have the resistances. What have we got? Okay, none of them particularly speak to me. That's a bit... Oh, there is Rabombi. Rabombi's at the end, and that is a fairy, and it has fake tears, so that could be really good. We may want to keep that in mind. Although, the thing about Rabombi, the only thing about Rabombi is that, we're probably only going to have, like, one special attacker. So, I don't know how we're going to do this. I think we might want to switch... I think we might want to switch Dunsparce for Center Scorch, and then we could switch Center Scorch for Rabombi. But let me know if I've messed anything up here. Okay. Everyone got good ones except Kevin. But that's the thing, Kevin. Now I am proposing that you get to switch for, like, 2 good ones. So, okay. I am going to Dynamax here. Because Rock is ×4 super effective against this guy, but also this guy is ×4 super effective against me. So we'll have fun finding out if he KOs me or if I KO him. But this is my best chance at surviving and of us doing some serious, massive damage. So, oh, you got a level 1 shiny Torchic. How did you get it? Like, from a trade? Did you get it from a trade? Or did you trade it in from another game? Because it should obey you. But that's not really the game's fault. I mean, there are a lot of things in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Pokemon not obeying you isn't really one of them. Okay, here's the Meteor Beam. More like a Meteor Beam. Am I remembering everything? I wish you'd be at ALA, but... Oh, that's sweet. When is it? Is it, like, mid-January or something? Was it, like, this weekend? So I know you literally put a post about it earlier that I actually did read through the whole thing. Like, I didn't just click through and be like, oh, he's not talking about Tom Holland and Zed. I actually did read it through, and it's like, but right now, my mind is on Center Scorch, and I'm like, was it this weekend? I think it was this weekend, right? Right. So, yeah. It is this weekend. Okay, good. Because the thing is, there is another one, isn't there, that's, like, often at, like, the first weekend. There was, like, another big con that was, like, this past weekend, the one we just had. But I was like, no, that wasn't ALA, though. But I can't think what that one was now. So I think that's why I'm getting confused. Oh, you'll be cosplaying there. Oh, nice. Awesome. I am, like I said, probably going to be doing a live in-person appearance in like the coming weeks, but I'll get back to you about that once it's all sorted and done and dusted, kippers and custard. Sack Anime, that's the one. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I think Kevin could switch here just because Dunsparce isn't really that great. Look, I would say Center Scorch is better than Dunsparce. Plus, Center Scorch Gigantamaxing could be really good for a Rabombi. Now, the question is, who do we want to beat here? We definitely want to go to... Actually, no, either way is fine here, but I think we still want to go left or right. I say let's go for Salazzle because of the Backpacker. I know I'm terrible against Salazzle, but Center Scorch... Here's the thing. Center Scorch has a ×4 super effective ground move. Clefable can Dynamax and use a super effective rock move, and then Lairon has like super effective rock as well, right? So, and I have super effective rock as well. It's not stab, but it is something. Oh, Tyler, that's really sweet. Maybe like remind me about that late. I've got like a really busy rest of the day today, but if I don't like message you about any of these things, I'll like, please feel free to message me in a few days. If I don't message you, feel free to message me in a few, because also I'm not going to remember the 3 things you just wrote down: Pasadena, Riverside, and Las Vegas. Yeah, I'm not going to like remember them in like 7 hours. Okay. But okay. Let's see what we've got. Rock Slide. Okay, yeah. So I am just going to Rock Slide here. We just have to hope this thing doesn't go for me. Be nice if it went for, like, Center Scorch or something. But yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to scroll back up because I've missed a bunch of stuff. You traded over from Pokemon Violet. Yeah, if you trade Pokemon over to, like, a new save file in a different game, then like it's, you know, not gonna work. Like the Pokemon will disobey you. Oh, it's Kevin the Meat Shield? Nice. Excellent. All is right in the world. Just like old times. In fairness, for the first, you know, again, this is the first time I'm doing Dynamax Adventures in 2 weeks, so it's kind of good when things are nice and predictable and everything. Okay. I will talk about my holiday break and everything soon, but did you guys have a nice holiday break? And again, I do apologize. Originally, I had only talked about, and I will talk about this soon. Originally, I had talked about, like, oh, I'm going to have, like, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Oh, I need to get Pokeballs, and I didn't do that last time. Christmas was on the brain. I'll get some after this. It's fine. Originally, I was like, oh, I'm going to take, like, Christmas and Boxing Day off, but I'll be here for Christmas Eve, and I'll be back. And then once we got closer to Christmas Eve, I was like, yeah, you guys are going to be busy Christmas Eve, aren't you? And I'd kind of like to have it off. Let's have Christmas Eve off. And then I was like, you know what? Let's have until my birthday off, but then I'll be back on the 3rd. And then it was like, oh, actually, you could switch for Salazzle, Kevin, if you have, I don't know if you want it, but yeah, no, I think this is fine. Bit annoying about Clefable having poison, but does its ability prevent poison damage though? Like, does it have the Magic Guard ability? If it does, that'd be pretty nifty. Okay, but if we go for Rabombi and Clefable could be a good duo team. Although if Rabombi, yeah, like Rabombi and Clefable could be a good pairing up. But yeah, we don't want to switch with the scientist here. She's a scammer. But yeah. Oh no, Kevin's brother had a massive migraine on Christmas. No. But yeah. Hang on, let's just see. You don't get why people hate on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They're not terrible. They're just a bit too mid kind of thing is the problem. And I think the other issue as well is people get mad at them for what they could have been. Like, they could have been so much more and they weren't. But, okay. Rabombi! So I always think of, you know, like Black Panther, they have the, you know, they sort of cross the arms, they're like, Ibombi! I always think of that with, like, Rabombi, I'm always like, Rabombi! This is how my brain works. But, okay. So let's see what we got. Hang on. Elizabeth, you got almost $80 of Nintendo eShop gift cards. That's great! Very nice. Okay, so here we go. Right, G-Max Centinferno, nice. The thing, BDSP, like, they have their good qualities. It's just that there were like other things where like they didn't do enough, and that's kind of the problem with the games. They're just a bit too basic, a bit too mid, a bit too everything. Okay. So here we go, and then Rock Slide, nice. Okay. Excellent, there's the Centinferno. So we should just have one more. So yeah, Clefable, even though it's poisoned, it's actually like protected from the poison. So that's actually pretty nifty. Okay, so here's my plan for the cure. Here's what my plan for the Kyurem is, okay? If we switch Centiskorch, for the love of Nelly, if we switch Centiskorch for Rabombi, unless I switch for Rabombi because I don't have good health, but if we switch Centiskorch for Rabombi, basically, Kevin can be on Fake Tears patrol. Like, Kevin can just, you know, sort of cry away. Poor Kevin. But Kevin... sorry, Kevin. Kevin can just, like, cry away. And then, basically, Clefable can just spam Dazzling Gleam. And Dazzling Gleam will do more and more damage. Although, and Rabombi can use a Draining Kiss if it, like, needs to at any point. But if Clefable, if Rabombi uses, like, I would say 1 or 2 Fake Tears, You probably don't need to use a third, but I would maybe recommend using, like, 2. But yeah, if Rabombi uses, like, a Fake Tears, it could heal someone with Pollen Puff, potentially, but don't worry about healing me, because I'm, like, not very important. And then what we'll do... So basically, yeah, Clefable and Rabombi will kind of double team it on the one end. Lairon, I would just attack it. Yeah, I know you have Metal Sound, but I would honestly just attack it with, like, Iron Tail or Rock Slide. I'm gonna try a Swords Dance and Brick Break. We'll see how that goes. And then there we go. I don't have Discord. Well, I do have a Discord, but I don't have a server. But, like, I have Discord for, like, 3 or 4 people in my life, and that's it. People who, like, I don't really have anywhere else, or for whom Discord is, like, the best thing. So there we go. Yeah, that's the thing. Gage is right. That BDSP, it's like, it's too faithful to the original games. It's like, if you're gonna kind of, like, remake a game, if you're gonna sort of, like, remake a game, but you're gonna, like, update a bunch of things, you need to, like, update a whole load more stuff, you know? So Rabombi could use a Draining Kiss after this, if you like, to, like, get a bunch of health back. Let's see how much this Dazzling Gleam does. Oh my god, well, that was a crit, right? Yeah, okay. I was going to say, that did a little bit too much damage. Oh, Max Steel Spike. Oh, of course, Lairon could Dynamax. I forgot about that. So, yeah, sorry. I forgot Lairon could Dynamax. See, this is what I mean when I'm a bit rusty. But, yeah, no, that's perfect, then. But, yeah, I'm going to go Brick Break. Rabombi can Draining Kiss. Clefable can Dazzling Gleam. Quick Claw Clutch. Nice. Well, okay, was that another crit? Wow! Double Quick Claw Clutch. Because, like, there's Clutch unrelated to the Quick Claw. And that's going to... oh, and boom goes the Dynamite. We're so close. Oh, we were so close. But at least you did get all your health back. Okay, here's the Shadow Ball. More like a Shadow Fall. Okay, Brick Break, Kadoosh, and nice. And boom goes the Dynamite. Well done, everyone. That was very good. That was very, very good. What a good way to start the year. You know what would be a better way to start the year? By liking the video. If you haven't liked the video already, please click like on the video. We just beat a boss. You thought I was going to say getting a shiny Kyurem. Well, that's the other way this could be a good start to the year. Let's hope we do indeed get, yes indeedy, let's hope that we do indeed get the shiny Kyurem. Good luck, everyone. We did just beat a dragon. Kevin asks, why did Kyurem only hit me? Clearly, I'm not the only one who's forgetting things. Kevin, it's because you're Kevin. So, well done, everyone. Let's do this thing. Fingers crossed, good luck. And we'll see how it goes. Right, here we go. Okay. Right, Center Scorch is not shiny. Oh, I didn't say... Did I not say Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars? I hope... Oh my gosh, oh my god. If I didn't say that, oh my gosh. Salazzle is not shiny. Oh, that would have been a good one. I mean, I have, like, Salazzle and Rabombi, but still. Rabombi is not shiny. It's a Rabom non-shiny. Sorry, again, I'm rusty. But will we get the Tango Berry Blast Kyurem? No. Dang. Dang. Okay, Center Scorch is a no, Salazzle's a no, Rabombi's a no, and Kyurem's a no. Oh, the humanity. Okay. Rabombi! Okay, very nice, everyone. You got Shiny Slowking on your first Dynamax adventure today. That's awesome, Gage. And that's a good one as well, because it's a trade evolution, so it's, like, tougher to get. Means you don't have to, like, trade with anyone or anything. Right, welcome back. So, would you like to keep the Kyurem? Yes, I would, Clam Fandango. And let's move on. Oh, someone's advertising themselves. Don't go watch that Twitch page. Don't you dare go watch that Twitch page. Please, for the love of Nelly, stay and watch me instead. Okay. Team 2, the Flaming Moltres. We've got Weiss, we've got Kieran, and we've got Gage. Are the three of you all present and correct? If you are, then please let us begin. then let's add an L to our BLT and let us begin. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't go watch that guy on Twitch. And don't go watch Henk or Gunnar either. Oli Gunnar Solskjaer. Okay. So here we go. So we're going to talk to the scientist lady. We're going to say we want to do a Dynamax adventure. We're going to say, the flaming mortars. And then we will save our game. And then we will, on the pink screen, we'll set up our code. We'll go 01. We'll go 0106. And then 0231. I think we had 0213 before. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, 0106, 0231. Okay. But yes. Let's see what we've got. Wow, everyone's here. That was insanely quick. Okay. Oh, okay, right. So let's do this thing. Moltres is, for Moltres, electric is good, water is great, and rock is brilliant. So let's keep that in mind. And then there we go. Okay, so, Starmie does have a rock move, and it's a water type, so I will gladly take that. The rest of these suck. No, Linoon isn't, like, the most terrible thing. Rhydon is excellent. For the love of Nelly, let's get that Rhydon. And Lantern is excellent as well. For the love of Nelly, let's get that Lantern. Okay. I wish you could buy Shiny Luck. I don't. That would just set such a bad precedent. Guys, I would not be able to have, like, over 800 shiny Pokemon if you had to pay to get them. Okay, Seismitoad. Seismitoad's not terrible. Let's just see what we've got. Okay, there is electric, but it's not good electric. Oh, but there is electric at the end. Okay, we definitely want to be on the right towards the end, I would say. It's just I don't know whether we want to face the Chinchino or not. Here's the thing about Seismitoad. Seismitoad doesn't have very good moves, so it's like, even though it's kind of bulky, it's not really a threat to us. The worst it can do is poison us. Like, that's it. Smackdown does make it weak to ground, but the thing is, it's already ×4 weak to rock, so it's like, we just want to hit it with rock types because they're rock types. Okay, I am going to use a max Starfall, I guess. It's the best I got, baby. Maybe I shouldn't have Dynamaxed, I don't know. The point is I'm going to attack this thing. Hopefully this all works, and then there we go. Linoon was the better option over the two grass types, exactly. Well, that's it. There was bug and there was grass, and so Linoon was definitely, like, the best one. Okay. They did do Seismitoad dirty, but maybe we'll get a shiny of it. I would love a shiny Seismitoad. I am hoping that 2025, because it's got number 5 in it, is friendly to the Unovan Pokemon Go Community Day. Like, because there are a lot of, like, Unovan Pokemon that have not had community days, and I think Timpole is one of them. I think the Timpole, Palpitoad, Seismitoad line is, like, perfect for a community day. Like, we deserve that. We are, like, owed that. And so, like, yeah, you know, let's do this thing, you know? But there are a bunch. I mean, no, in fairness, they have had some. They have had, like, Tynamo and Timber. Tim Burton is a film director. And yeah, okay. Max Starfall! Here we go. Good old Starmie. Water type with no water moves. And a special attacker with physical psychic. Isn't that fun? Oh, we definitely want to be using Slash with Linoon. When we got a bulky Pokemon like Seismitoad, we want to be using our best moves. But they did hit 5 times. So because it hit 5 times, that was actually better than a Slash. But in every other scenario of a Pin Missile hitting 5 times, Pin Missile is worse than Slash. On that one occasion, Pin Missile was the best move. But statistically and mathematically, it really is gonna not be a Linoon's best move. Still no shiny register after 4,398 encounters for Jake. Good golly gosh. Don't forget to bring a fast Pokemon with an ability that only works when it goes last. Oh my god, I know, just this Starmie, man. That's like, I love that it's Starmie versus Seismitoad. Two Pokemon who were seriously done dirty by this mode. However, I will just say, Seismitoad actually isn't as, like, egregiously awful as we have kind of, like, you know, sort of depicted it. Because, oh crud. Oh crud. Oh crud. Okay, does this mean that I will Dynamax for the Moltres? The flaming Moltres? It might. Did Onlara? Is Onlara joined us? Did I miss Onlara? Okay, anyway. Oh, sorry, that was a joke at the expense of the resetting for shinies. My bad, sorry. That was a good joke. That was a good joke. I'm just, when I read my chat from the bottom, I really should read my chat from the top to the bottom, but the amount of time I would cumulatively lose over a stream doing that, I think would be too long, and therefore I don't do it. So I read everything the wrong way around. But yeah. And then of course the chat comes in from Kevin, be like, no, explaining the joke, and it's like, yes, Clan Fandango, I already explained it, but the chat hadn't come in yet. Okay, Linoon could switch for Seismitoad, because that Screech is very useful. I will just say. If Linoon were a better Pokemon, I would say, let's keep it. But honestly, let's get the health back, let's get the resistance in, and let's see what we can do here. Okay. Talonflame. Should we go for Talonflame because it's easier to beat, and then we'll figure out the rest afterwards? Because we've got a really good team for a Talonflame. There's a Jolteon and there's a Quillfish. Now, there's a Jolteon and there's a Quillfish. Jolteon, Quillfish, Jolteon, Quillfish, Jolteon, Quillfish. The question is, who is better or hits harder or whatever? I actually wonder if, like, a physical Quillfish is a better threat to a Moltres than the Jolteon. But maybe we'll see how the Dynamaxing turns out. Because isn't this going to be Rhydon? Like, Seismitoad can just use Screech. And then, because that's what Seismitoad does best. And then, oh, hang on, wait, no one Dynamaxed. Well, unless it was Seismitoad Dynamaxing. Ooh, okay, nice. Because if Seismitoad could Dynamax, then a Max Ooze could have been good, because that would have powered up both me and Lantern. But I don't know who. Okay. Right, we're gonna beat this thing this turn anyway, so Dynamaxing isn't as important. So basically, okay. Oh, this is weird. Okay, hang on, this is weird and interesting now. Okay, so hang on. If I've understood this right, am I gonna be the one to Dynamax in the next battle? The one against, like, Jolteon or Quillfish or whoever? If so, then here's what I'm proposing. I think we should go for Quillfish, because... Oh, for the love of Nelly. I think we could go for Quillfish because, like, yes, Rhydon is bad against it, but Jolteon is probably a bit more of a threat to everything. I don't know. Basically, if we switch for Quillfish, right? If we switched for Quillfish, then, like, if we did, like, Seismitoad switch for Quillfish, then Quillfish could set up the rain, and then that could be good. So... Lantern does have Volt Absorb, right? So Jolteon, it's not a bad thing there either. But so yeah, we don't want this Talonflame, regardless of like how things go down. But if Lantern just Dynamaxed, in that battle, that means I'm gonna be Dynamaxing here, which would mean Seismitoad would be Dynamaxing in the next battle. So I think we should go for the item. I think let's get a good hold item, and then we could do a Seismitoad for Quillfish, and then Quillfish could Dynamax, right? And that could set up the rain and be a really powerful physical water move. So does that sound like a good idea? Oh my gosh, that was like really laggy and slow. What the heck's up with the lag? Okay, I'm gonna go with the Life Orb. Why not? I'm gonna be Dynamaxing, so honestly, having the extra power on the Life Orb probably isn't a terrible idea. But yeah, Jolteon normally would be good, and we could have maybe done some like Jolteon Lantern strats or something. It's just I think Quillfish would be a bit easier for us to defeat. I think we might be able to one-turn Quillfish if we get a load of good... Like, if we get a Drill Run on it, if I get a Max Mindstorm on it, if Seismitoad... Maybe Seismitoad could use Screech. We'll quickly check the speed order. If Seismitoad is faster than Rhydon, then that could be good. If Seismitoad is slower, then it could just use, like, Echoed Voice. Oh, no! I forgot about Intimidate. Oh, dang it. That sucks. See, this is where it's like, I'm a bit rusty. I forgot Quillfish does this. Nevertheless, I still think the plan is a good one. Let's just check our speed summary. 119. Okay, 119, 174. Okay, yeah. So I think if Seismitoad uses Screech, this will still work. If Seismitoad uses Screech, this still works. It'll still be a good strategy, and it'll do pretty well. Oh, Xander only just learned recently, because I've known this like since Gen 5. Recently learned, so yeah, if a Pokemon has Sheer Force, and you're holding a Life Orb, you don't take Life Orb damage. You get the boost, and you don't get Life Orb damage. So if you ever have like a Darmanitan or something like that, a Life Orb is like the perfect item to give it. Like, there's almost like no reason to give a Darmanitan like a choice band or something, because it's like, well, but why wouldn't you just have a Life Orb? Like, you get the boost, and yeah, so it's a really, and it's like a weird deliberate thing they've like always done. I don't fully understand why. Like, I kind of understand why, but I'd be lying if I said I 100% understood why. But it's very cool. Magic Guard prevents recoil damage. Magic Guard prevents everything. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because Xander, yeah, your Nidoking has Rivalry. Yeah, no, Sheer Force is really good on a Nidoking. And in particular, if you go with, like, a special set instead of a physical. So if you have, like, Sludge Wave, Earth Power, and then, like, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and/or Flamethrower, then, like, it's a really busted moveset. Back in the day, you would have Nidoking with just, like, Earth Power and then the Bolt Beam Flamethrower. But now that, like, Fury is a thing, and, like, it has Sludge Wave, that's, like, a pretty good option. Oh, wait, no, it was an attack Nidoking, wasn't it? Oh, but there are probably still good physical moves you could have, right? That, like, exploit Sheer Force. Oh, hang on. I think there's like a bunch of drilling outside, so forgive me if... But yeah, so Seismitoad, switch, Seismitoad, 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 Seismitoad. But yeah, and then Gauge, basically, that's the thing. So even though Nidoking does have a slightly higher attack, it's actually better as like a special attacker, just because of its move pool. But the thing is, I imagine it does have some good moves, that you could exploit with Sheer Force on the physical side, so, but yeah. Okay. Right, here we go. Leveling Moltres. Here we go, guys. And gals and non-binary pals. So Quillfish, set up that rain. Get the max geyser in. And then we'll kind of take it from here. And there's the Intimidate, so that will just weaken any wing attacks, because thank goodness. It's the Hunting Moltres. Sorry. I know. Kevin, please, like, I know I kind of, like, have made a bunch of jokes at your typos now, but it's just because they're always, your typos are always just so funny. Like, they're not just like, oh, that was, like, a misspelling, or it's like, they just always come out in, like, a really funny way. So, okay, so here we go, guys and gals and non-binary pals. Let's do this. I think we're going to be all right here. And then here we go. So right, here's the power gem. Kadoosh. I'm going to get a little bit of life orb damage, but that's okay. Okay, it's using Lear. It's using Norman. And here we go. Giant spicy chicken. There we go. Yeah, this is the XXL bucket of chicken. Okay, so here we go. Right, here's Max Geyser. Show me potato salad. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're halfway there, and we're living on a prayer, and we now do have the rain up, which is good in Spain, that I hear lands mostly in the plains. And we get a bit of life orb as well. Here's the hydro pump, perfectly timed, perfectly done. And then it is getting desperate. It is going to use generative AI heat wave, more like a neat wave. But look, 2 Pokemon dodge, and look, it does nothing. Oh, but we did burn on Lantern. That sucks. But here's the smackdown. Is that going to get the KO? No. Dang. I really thought we were going to one-turn that then, but I guess Smackdown isn't that powerful, and Power Gem isn't a stab move, so maybe not. But I'm going to get the KO here, basically. Well done, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, guys, that is our second fight. Please like the video if you haven't already, because we just beat a boss. And put those stars and sparkles and stars in. Dark Dragon, hello, Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But well done, everyone. Very well done. Very good job. Yeah, it was a round plus a move. Like, it was basically like a 6-move fight, so I'm pretty happy with that. Well, actually, no, 7 if you include the Heat Wave and Leer. But yeah. Guzzlord should be somewhat easy, as it is ×4 weak to Fairy. The only problem is there aren't a whole load of good fairies, I would say, in the mode. That's the only thing. There's like Rabombi, Clefable is okay. But yeah, so we'll have to see how Guzzlord goes someday. Okay, Seismitoad is a Seisminode. Talonflame is not shiny. Oh, the humanity. Quillfish, will it be pink? No, it's not pink. But that's okay. I have 2 out of 3 of them are shiny. I would have liked the Seismitoad, but never mind. But you know who... Guzzlord is Ground Dragon. No, Guzzlord is a Dragon and Dark. So it's ×4 weak to Fairy. So, yeah, it's Dark and Dragon. So that therefore it's ×4 weak to Fairy. Okay. So let's do this thing. Will today... our first Dynamax Adventures of stream. Wait, not the first Dynamax Adventure, but our first Dynamax Adventure stream, the Strike Stream, where I, a voice actor, am on strike for video games. Still. Since July. Will we get the Flaming Moltres? No! The humanity. Guys, okay, so guys and gals and non-binary pals, here is my question to you. When do you think I will get my first shiny of 2025? So, like, if I do 4 today, right, and 4 tomorrow, and 4 Thursday, and 4 Friday, and then 8 on Saturday, and 8 on Sunday, right? Let's just do that, okay? So that's 32, if I've done my maths correctly, which I probably haven't, but yeah. But no, if I'm right though, hang on, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's 8, and then 8 on Saturday. No, 24. No, is it 24? No, hang on. What am I doing here? Hang on. 4, 4, 4, 16. Oh yeah, and then 16, 24, 32. Yes, 32, 32, 32. So I do 32 of these a week. 25 is the like average for shinies. So in theory, in game theory, I would get one on the first stream on the first Dynamax Adventure on Sunday. So do you think I will get one before Sunday? Do you think I'll get one on Sunday? Or do you think we'll go into next week? Let me know. You're going to get 2 for the best streamer luck. Ooh, that'd be nice. Jake says within the next 10 DAs. So hang on, that would be the rest of today, the rest of tomorrow, or Thursday. So Jake is saying before the end of Thursday. So before Friday, before Fast Food Friday, we're going to get, Cheese says on Thursday, Cheese or Thursday or Saturday. So but not Friday. Skywatchers before Sunday. Kieran says on Sunday. I mean, statistically, it's likely to be on, like, the Saturday or Sunday stream. Like, those are the most obvious and safest ones. So if you said, like, I think the weekend. Dark Dragon, March of 2026. Xander, the Hammer. No, I'm kidding. Please let it not be that, though. Xander, you still wait to one day get a shiny legendary. And I still wait one day to get a shiny wild card. So, anyway, sorry. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm going to get Talonflame, because I don't know if I've picked a Talonflame recently. What I'm trying to do is I put all my Pokemon into, like, the ones that I had before into, like, a different storage. And then now I'm trying to see if I can, like, basically get them all again, but we'll see how it goes. Gage, you're saying Friday. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Statistics, shmushmistics. I'm going to say shmushmistics. I know that's not what you wrote, but I think statistics, shmushmistics is funny. Okay, so welcome back. So would you like a record of the Moltres? Yes, I would. And then let's get into our next one, shall we? So guys, gals, and non-binary pals. When I say ready, set, bow, we're going to be doing Blacephalon in a second, okay? So what I need you guys to let me know is, like, how many times you've played today, and if you can do Blacephalon. So there is some kind of drilling or construction work outside. So, oh no, Elizabeth, yeah, you can absolutely join. Like, if you want to do this one, you can join this one. Like yeah, Elizabeth, would you like to do a Blacephalon? Because this is, I mean, I did ask at the beginning, so I don't know why. You know, if anyone missed it at the beginning, I did ask at the beginning who wants to play. But yeah. So Elizabeth, let me know, and everyone else. Sorry, ready, set, bow. Ready, set, bow. Let me know who wants to do a Blacephalon. We'll figure this out. Oh, Dark Dragon. Yes. No, if you're new, that means you doubly get to join. So yeah. Okay. And I did see that deletion, but well done. So, oh, hang on, Elizabeth, have you never been to the Crown Tundra? Or do you have been to the, like, you have been before and done Dynamax Adventure before, right? Because you do have to have done a Dynamax Adventure. You do have to have done the Suicune tutorial. So as long as so when you say I need to get to the Crown Tundra, if you just physically mean, yeah, let me just turn my game on and go to the Crown Tundra, that's cool. If you're saying, so you hang on, so have you never been to the Crown Tundra? Let me know. Because basically it's going to take you like half an hour to like unlock the Dynamax Adventures multiplayer. And I can't wait, like, half an hour. You might be able to join in half an hour when I'm, once, like, I've done this next one. But, like, you won't be able to join if you haven't been to the if you haven't been to the Crown Tundra, like, at all, you're not going to be able to join this Blacephalon. So, just let me know, like, clear up, you know, whether you've ever been or never been or whatever. Your first DA was Zekrom, not Suicune. Well, that's impossible. The first one is always Suicune. Not like once you're done it, but they always make you do Suicune first. because that's like what like speedrunners do and stuff like that. They bank on. Oh no! Well, unless you did like basically, unless you were able to do one before you did the tutorial, but if you, which could be fair enough. But if you joined in on like someone else's or something like that, then in that case maybe yes. But just generally, if you're playing alone, they kind of want you to do the Suicune tutorial first, and I recommend doing that just so that you get a feel for it, kind of thing, and then. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that does clear up what happened. Yeah, because I was going to say, if you're just playing, like, solo, it's always Suicune first time. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay. You've been to the Crown Tundra, but you're farming max mushrooms. So Elizabeth, to be 100% clear, because I want to make sure that this is clear, like, you have done the Suicune tutorial. Because you sort of said you have been to the Crown Tundra, but I just want to make sure that it's, like, okay, so if we've got you and we've got Dark Dragon, now has a Wild Kramen added you to the sprint? No. Okay, let me just, hang on, let me add you. Right, I'm going to add you, and then I'm going to add Dark Dragon, and then, hang on, where was Dark Dragon? I want to just get the username right. There were numbers, but I can't remember what the numbers were. It was 1708. That's a good bunch of numbers. Okay. Sorry, so I might need to look through everyone's. Let's just see. Hang on. Strike Zero. Oh, Cheese. Oh, Cheese is here. Oh, well then let's get Cheese in. Okay. So, right, it is decided. So we're going to be doing Blacephalon. And then, Kramen's added you. Oh, and then Kramen's adding you now. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so we've got Elizabeth, Dark Dragon, and Cheese. Does that all sound good? Maybe just let me know your usernames so we know who we're looking out for. But if that all sounds good, then here's what we're going to do. Please make sure you are connected online. Like, make sure that you go on the Ycom, and then you press the plus button, so that in the top right-hand corner it says internet. If it does not say internet, that's bad. And we want it to say internet, okay? So make sure that it says internet in the top right corner on that. And then once you have, we're going to talk to the scientist lady. We're going to say yes. If she asks about having any preferences, please just say anything is fine. Anything goes. But I will say Blacephalon. And then, oh, it was Xander. Xander? But you came up as purple. Oh, no, wait. Okay. Oh, okay, hang on. You're purple and Kramen's pink. Okay, I need to think of a way to remember that. How do I remember that, like, Kramen is pink and Xander's purple? Like, Xander's Waluigi and Kramen's peach. Like, no, that won't work. Okay. So when we're on this screen, the pink screen, press the plus button. We're going to go 0106 and then 0258. Okay, that's 0106. You're going to press the plus button, then the A button, and that's it. Okay, so 0106 0258. Please let me know if you have any issues getting into that lobby. I hopefully did just explain that properly. It explained that nice, but wait, Kramen did add them. Oh, I'm very confused. Maybe one of you did one thing and the other did the other thing. Okay, so Dark Dragon is Eric, right? And then Cheese is Kara. So then we just need Elizabeth, a.k.a. David. So yeah, just let me know if you have any issues. Well, no, Elizabeth, if you're having an issue, we can try and resolve it. But so Elizabeth, are you connected to? No, you can quickly just do like a reset and a jump back in. We've got 2 minutes. We've got 2 minutes. And we can always just like, you know, we can like jump out and jump back in. Here, guys, here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to wait till 30 seconds. If Elizabeth, if when we get down to 30 seconds, Elizabeth is like, yeah, I'm not going to make it. Like, or says, or hasn't really said, I think I'm going to make it. Then like, we'll dip out. Okay, so in 1 minute, we'll like dip out. And then, no, Elizabeth, you're not being dramatic at all. Not an issue. It's not an issue at all. But what we'll do is, yeah, so Elizabeth's just doing a quick reset. How do you know if something is times 4 super effective or not? Jeez, that is such a good question, because there actually isn't, like, any way in-game that that's, like, communicated. Like, it's not like there's a sort of, it's super effective and it's super duper effective. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's actually nothing in, like, the text that says that. There's nothing in, like, the noise that says it. Like, there's the little super effective noise. It's not any different if something is times 4 super effective. So, basically, the answer to your question is just, you basically just have to know. You just have to look up the type combinations, and that's how you know. Okay, so cheese and dark dragon. No. Here's what we're gonna do. Elizabeth, so we'll back out, okay? But basically, so there's no actual, like, in-game way to know. So, Elizabeth, just let me know what's going on in your game right now. What's happening? Are you, like, is your Switch connected to the internet? Are you here in the lobby? Are you connected on the Ycom? Just let me know, like, what your game is saying. But yeah, so basically, so the thing about times 4 super effective is you basically just have to know. And it is basically just, if the Pokemon has 2 types that are both weak to your attack, that's when it's, like, times 4 super effective, and that's kind of what it is. There are obviously exceptions, like abilities can play into things or whatever. You know, like, there are Pokemon that are, like, weak to ground, but then they levitate and stuff like that. So, Kiba, it's a name you should know. Shall I talk about Kirby and the Forgotten Land quickly? So, Elizabeth, when it says, like, you're taking a while connecting, what do you mean? Like, again, what is happening, like, on your screen when you're doing the, like, Ycom? So you're pressing the Y button, and then you're pressing the plus button, and it just, like, takes a while? Like let me know what's happening. Okay, Kiba, would you be interested in doing a Blacephalon? Just maybe, because maybe, like, Kiba could be our substitute. Because Kiba, we currently have 3 people, but we have 1 having internet connection issues. So if you're interested in doing a Blacephalon, you could be our substitute, and then that could be the way we go about things. Elizabeth, when was also as well, just quickly, when did you last play online with other people? Do you have, like, a VPN or anything like that? And then, well, just let me know some stuff like that. And are you connecting just to, like, a home router, or how are you connecting? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure you're connected on the Ycom, or try to connect on the Ycom. We'll try this again. We'll do the 59 second, or the 59 second rule. No, Elizabeth, it doesn't sound like it's your fault. I mean, it definitely sounds like some kind of issue on your end, but it's not your fault. So don't worry about it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Pink screen, we'll do a new code, okay? We'll go 0106, and then we'll go 0303, okay? So 0106, 0303, that's going to be the code. And this is going to be Dark Dragon. Hang on, let me just double check this. Yeah, Dark Dragon, Cheese, and Elizabeth, with Kiba as a substitute if we get down to, like, the 1 minute. Because we'll try and give Elizabeth a chance. You don't have a VPN, and you're just on, like, your home router. Like, wirelessly connected to your home router? Or do you have, like, a physical connection between, like, your Switch and the internet? Like a cable. Kiba, you got shiny Zekrom! Nice! That's awesome. Congrats. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh yeah, I was going to say about Kirby, wasn't I? So I got Kirby in the Forgotten Land over Christmas. I'll talk about my games very quickly in the 1 minute we've got before Kiba joins. Because we said that's probably how it's looking. Yeah, and you are using a router, not like a hotspot or anything like that. You're not doing like a mobile hotspot. And you're nice and close to that router, or like physically connected to it. But no, Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Kirby in the Forgotten Land is a very well-made game that is very clever. It's oozing with charm. Its music's really nice. There's a lot of content and collectibles. And and it was very impressive, basically. And it also had a load of like really nicely designed gameplay. You know, I liked that there were like the full levels, but then additionally there were okay, so you're just doing like a wireless router. Okay. Kiba, why don't you just hop on in and we'll figure out this thing with Elizabeth. We'll figure this thing out. We'll try and figure out this thing with Elizabeth in like the next 20 minutes, like for the wild card, okay? And then, so there was a lot to do. There we go. Sherido. Okay, Blacephalon is a fire and ghost type, which means it is weak to other ghosts. Dark, water, ground, and rock. And yeah. Insert True Arena run going horribly wrong. Okay, hang on. So let's see. This is Blacephalon. So I just said rock is good against it. Okay, these aren't the best choices for Blacephalon because 2 of them are weak to fire. But there is a Pelipper, which has the rain in Spain, so that's perfect. We absolutely need to keep the Pelipper. And don't forget, Weather Ball, when Dynamaxed, is still going to be a water-type move. So don't look at Max Strike and think, oh, it says Max Strike. That's not a water move. It is a water move. So, okay. Yeah, I definitely recommend restarting your Switch and just seeing if you can connect again or whatever. But here's the funny thing about Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So, and this is going to be a very weird thing to explain. Let's see. Okay, we got Sand Slash. Sand Slash is good. Cofagrigus is okay. And then, oh, there is a Araquanid. So maybe we could go for like the Araquanid as well as the Sand Slash. Is that a plan? What are we gonna do? Like Greedent and Lairon, maybe something like that. I can't even remember the other thing I said. I said Sand Slash. Sorry, there's like really loud construction outside. It's really annoying. Yeah, I definitely hard reset the console. I definitely recommend that. But okay. Oh, Araquanid, wasn't it? Okay. No, yay! I didn't have to resort to chat telling me. Okay, so Araquanid. Oh, and then there's Cheese saying the same thing. Okay. So I'm gonna Dynamax. I'm gonna use a Max Overgrowth. This should do a lot of damage. But yeah, just Weather Ball from Pelipper. I don't know if Greedent has like a grass move. It probably doesn't. And then we should be good. Araquanid. Okay, Araquanid could, if we did like Araquanid for Lairon, like it could set up the rain. So maybe if we switched Greedent for this. Also as well, because Greedent's just like a normal type. So it doesn't really have a whole lot like going for it in a way. Well, it is a normal type, so it is immune to Ghost. But I do think we want this Sand Slash, and I would say that Sand Slash is going to be better than... I would say Sand Slash is better than Greedent, and Araquanid is better than Lairon. That's what I would say. Ooh, Stone Edge, but it dodged. Oh my gosh, that was very close. Okay. Shirito. Oh, that was nice, Kiba. Kiba. Because this is going to really power up my move. Okay. Well done, everyone. Okay, sounds like we have a plan. So here was my thing about Kirby. And then as well, so it had like the full... So Kirby is like has a mixture of like full long levels, but then like these challenges that are like based on like the copy abilities and other game mechanics or whatever. And the challenges are really fun and addictive, and like they're time based. You know, they have like, well, they're not time based, but they have like a timer, and they have like a, oh, try and aim for this time. Oh, hang on, no, we want to be using Weather Ball. We want to be using Weather Ball, guys. We can't afford to be using rubbish moves. Okay, we have to be using our best moves. No, oh gosh. Guys, we have to be using our best moves, okay? We can't take it easy on our opponents, because otherwise they start attacking us and doing damage. We've got to be using super effective moves, okay? But we got like when we've got like really strong super effective moves, we've got to be using them. We don't need to worry about PP or anything. Like Blacephalon doesn't have the pressure ability. So yeah. Oh, the connection was off, but the picture of it was being on was still there. Oh, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I've had that. Yeah. Okay. No, but Elizabeth, we're playing once more. So as long as you're around in, like, 15 minutes, like, it'll be fine. This is perfect. Excellent. So we still get to play with Elizabeth. Yay. Okay. So, yeah. So if we do Greedent, then we... Yeah, so Greedent for Sandslash, and then this should be good. And then there we go. Okay. Right. There we go. Now, what did Kevin joke? Okay. Let's hang on. So we want the Arachnid, so we definitely want to go to the right. It's just who do we want to face on the right? Who's the fairy? I can't even see who the fairy is. I'm gonna go for the Comfey. Just because Comfey's a little bit less of an issue than Cofagrigus, but Cofagrigus is fine. Okay, so for this is very important, Dark Dragon. Please, definitely Dynamax, and please use the sort of quote-unquote max strike, because it will be a max geyser, and it will be really, really powerful. Again, your game is going to say that it's a normal type move, but I promise you and assure you that it is going to be a water type move, and it's going to be a really, really good water type move. So if you Dynamax and use quote-unquote max strike, it will be a max geyser. If you use the Weather Ball one, it will be really, really good. Okay, I'm just going to Energy Ball this thing. Actually, or I could Gastro Acid because of the Mummy ability, but I think that's just wasting time. I think we should just attack it. But, okay. So here we go. So Kirby. So it has the regular levels, which were nice, and then it had the little challenges, which are really cool. And they have like these sort of times, they're like, oh, try to beat it in under this time, and then you miss it by like a second, and you're like, oh, I can do that better, and you know, so it's very addictive. No, I know, but like, it just you've got like 10 of them. You're only gonna need like 2 of them for Blacephalon, so and it's just we can't afford to be letting Pokemon like weaken us on the way is the issue. So, plus, not a lot of people necessarily realize that Weather Ball changes type for the Dynamax. Like, that is something which we've had people not do before. So, just needed to say it. I made a whole video about it because people don't always realize. So I like to say it, particularly if there is someone new, because not everyone realizes that Weather Ball changes with Dynamax. So, and the game doesn't even tell you that it changes with Dynamax. So, I like to say it to be safe, but I'm glad you knew that. You were way on it, so well done. Nicely done. One of the biggest problems with these adventures is that you can't choose a Pokemon that you have in your box type. Well, that is the point of the game, though, that it is all rentals. So, but yeah, so I do apologize, Dark Dragon. It's just we have had people before who've like not select like they Dynamaxed and they're like, oh, but it said it was a max strike, and it's like, no, it's still like a water move. Like you're good. So I just like saying that. And again, I actually made a video about it just because it was like such a weird niche thing. So but yeah. But don't worry, you're good. You're doing well. Oh, nice! Yes, and well done for the metal sound, by the way, Kiba. That actually is really coming in clutch. And helping out a lot, so well done. Okay, so... but okay. So... Kirby. So here's the thing about Kirby. So I've just heaped a lot of praise upon Kirby. And additionally as well, I've always heard good things about Planet Robobot, and I really want Planet Robobot, and if they make it for Switch or Switch 2, I will absolutely be getting it. I might wait till it's like on sale, but I will absolutely be getting it. Here's the thing though. How many times have I said Kirby? Kevin, I haven't said Kirby much at all, okay? I've only said Kirby like a few times today. I haven't said Kirby that much. Like, it'd be crazy to suggest I've said Kirby like a load of times today. That I just keep talking about Kirby and keep saying Kirby. Like, come on. Like, don't be ridiculous, Kevin. Like, I haven't talked about Kirby that much. I'm going to talk about Kirby more now because I haven't really had much of a chance to talk about Kirby because we've had to focus on the Dynamax adventure rather than Kirby. But, you know, but now I'm going to say what I have to say about Kirby and carry on talking about Kirby. So the thing about Kirby and the Forgotten Land, sorry, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, is, here's the weird thing about it. I thought it was fun. I found a lot of elements about it quite addictive. And like I said, I'm gonna get Planet Robobot someday. Like, they will remake and release that someday, and I will absolutely get it. With all that said, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is one of the most interesting cases of a game I've ever played. For this reason, okay? Okay, so we might want to check. Oh, if we change the weather to like Sandstorm, then Weather Ball then gets to be super effective, which is kind of nifty. But okay. Okay, so, but here's the interesting thing about like Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I enjoyed it, and I liked it. But I would say Kirby and the Forgotten Land is the game that I have, like, enjoyed the most without loving it. Like, I didn't play the game. I played the game. I, like, beat all the levels. I didn't, like, quite 100% it because I didn't want to get all the capsules, and I don't want to do that final boss rush because I hate boss rushes. Sorry, I hate boss rushes. So the arena just doesn't appeal to me. I hate All-Star Mode in Smash Bros. I see the DNA in there, Sakurai. But I really played the game a lot. Like, I did everything except for, like, those two things. I saved all the Waddle Dees and everything else. But yeah, it is the game that I have, like, on the scale of, like, loving the most, or like, having the most fun with, but not loving it kind of thing. It's, like, the highest up there. Oh, dang. I would have loved to have seen how much damage a Weather Ball did there. But anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you got Kirby and the Forgotten Land for Christmas too? Nice. That's the thing. So I had a great time with the game. But I didn't walk away from it thinking, oh, when they make another Kirby for, like, Switch 2, I've got to get that. Not in the way that, like, so, you know, I have to be careful talking about games because I'm on a game strike, but let's just say, but, like, the Fire Emblem franchise was a series where when I first played that, I was kind of like, oh, I really like this, and I think I would like to get more of it in the future. And, like, you haven't finished it, though. That's the thing. I won't get into the specifics about it then. But it's a fun game, though, right? Like, it's a good game. And yet, so yeah, and then layer on nicely done Kiba, because, yeah, I'm a bit switched off now. But, like, oh, there we go, my neck. I had a really good time with it, but I just haven't walked away from it being like, oh, I want loads more and I'm gonna buy, like, the next game. I sort of walked away from it thinking, I don't think I'm a Kirby fan. Like, I really enjoyed it, but I don't think it's, like, made me a lifelong Kirby fan or anything. But yeah, so we're going to get a very powerful Max Geyser here thanks to the rain already being set up. So yeah, everyone just use your, like, rock and water moves and then we should be good here, basically. So, yeah, it's this interesting thing, though, where, yeah, but I didn't walk away. I was sort of like, I had a good time with it, but, like, I'm done. you know, it was a nice, efficient game, an efficient, fun game. But I think I'm done with it, and I'm happy to be done with it. I don't think I'm gonna, like, you know, maybe someday I could play it on stream or something. I don't know, but it'd be kind of low on my list, you know. So, and again, like, I think it's an excellent game, and I would recommend it to people. But it's just, I don't. It doesn't, and it's so weird because I kind of had a similar experience with the my first Kirby game as well. Like when I played Omniboost, yes, Omniboost, yes, get in. Okay, we're gonna one-turn this, aren't we? Yeah, don't talk about leaks. Thank you, Kramen, for, again, I'm a bit rusty from Christmas, for reminding of things to say. But yeah, we don't discuss leaks here on this channel. But we can mention that leaks may exist. Don't worry, we're not going to put the hammer down on you for that. But like, we will. But yeah, if you get into specifics, like, that's a no. And it is in the rules, so you know. Okay, well done, everyone. Yeah, flawless victory. But yeah, so Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It was an interesting one. I really, really liked it, but I didn't fall in love with it. And I just, yeah. And, you know, like Fire Emblem, let's just call a franchise, I don't know, the XC franchise, you know, if we wanted to get specific, we could add a number to it, like XC1 or XC1DE or something like that, if we wanted to add some letters as well. But like XC2, XC3, if those games had DLCs on them, you know, like, I really fell in love with those games when I, like, first played them. But, like, when I played the Kirby NES game, like, on the Wii Virtual Console, I liked it, I had a good time with it, but I didn't really sort of have, like, a yearning for more. And I kind of was like, well, Forgotten Land is a little bit of a different animal. I love Super Mario 3D World, for example. But, yeah, just didn't like, fall in love with it. So, if you haven't clicked like on the video, we did just beat a boss. Please click like on the video. I really want this first one of the year to be our most liked video ever or whatever. And loads of people have come by to say hi today. And Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. Let's check this thing. Sandslash is a no. Cofagrigus is a no. Araquanid is a no, but that's fine. I got Araquanid from the Dynamax Adventures. Grayson, hi. Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year. But will we get the Midnight Cosmic Disco Bulbacephalon? No. The humanity. Okay, no, and no. Never mind. I think I did get a shiny on, like, what, the 22nd or 23rd, so I kind of am about, like, at, you know. And, you know, Kramen, thank you for that reminder. Like, thank you for just kind of, like, you know, sort of nipping that in the bud before it even became a thing. So, well, but here's the funny thing about Kirby. I played it on the quote-unquote wild mode, which I was kind of like, sure, it's just the normal mode. And it is quite tough. Like, it actually does get quite tough at points, or some of the challenges are genuinely quite tough. That final boss was, like, quite a big, long thing. So, yeah. Anyway, Bark. So let's see. Sandslash, no. Cofagrigus, no. Araquanid, no. I'm gonna go with Sandslash. Why not? I can't remember what I have and don't have. I kind of almost need a list of, like, what I need to get or whatever, but... okay, thank you so much, Grayson. I really appreciate it. Rare Kirby game we can't play infinitely. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that they don't do... I'm glad that there's a lot of leeway with the flying, but that you can't just fly infinitely. Like, it's a pretty... Again, that's what I mean. Like, it was a very good game. Like, it did have a lot of polish to it. The only two things I would say that were a bit weird in the polish department was there, it had what I call the Legends Arceus low frame rate thing, where, like, enemies and things in the distance would have, like, a low frame rate, and it was a bit, like, you know, like, just don't spawn them in if you can't, you know, make them appear properly. But so there was that. But then the other thing was the cutscenes were a bit weird. Like, they had a couple of cutscenes, but the cutscenes are weird because, like, they're gorgeously animated and stuff, but there are, like, no sound effects. So there's kind of, like, all this dramatic music. I think you sometimes hear, like, a character voice or whatever, but there's no, like, pitter-patter of feet or whatever. It's very weird. So, okay. So, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, here's what we're gonna do. Hold on a second. I do just need to check that I don't have any important emails, because I am, you know, sort of quote-unquote back to work today. But we'll... Oh, okay. That's all fine. I can just delete all 3 of these, which is pretty nifty. Oh. Okay, sweet. Okay. Here's what we've got, Stan the Man, whose name is Stan. Oh, and that has been changed. Okay, so we're going to do a wild card. We need to see what's good for Elizabeth. So, could you guys please... okay, so those are the Pokemon that I need... those are the Pokemon that I need tickets for, okay? I just listed... If you look in chat... Nightbot just posted all the Pokemon that I need as shiny. Okay, so what you're going to do, ready, set, bow, is you're going to type strike, the number of times you've played, and then let me know what your tickets are, if they are any of those tickets. Okay? So Cheese has just done it perfectly. Strike 1, I have Celesteela. Kevin, strike 1, I have Uxie. Gage has Mesprit and Thunderous. Very nice. And then Kieran has Celesteela and Nihilego. Excellent. See, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. So I'll just give you guys a couple of seconds to do that. Now, Elizabeth, do you have any... And if you don't have any of those tickets, just say I don't have any tickets or whatever. Because maybe... Again, if there was someone who hasn't played at all... but they don't have any tickets, I still want them to join in, okay? So, right, hang on. I'm just going to save this ticket. Yes, Clam Fandango. There we go. And there we go. So, okay. But, so, oh, Skywatcher is a strike 1, but you got nothing. Oh, actually, Elizabeth, you're, like, new. Hang on, you're new to the Crown Tundra, aren't you? So you probably haven't really played much stuff. So, basically... Are there any of those Pokemon, Elizabeth, that you would like to shiny hunt for? Because remember, you want to catch the legendaries, but you don't want to keep the legendaries. Well, unless you just want to get one of everything. But presumably you want to shiny hunt for the legendaries. What does Magic Coat even do? If Magic Coat is the move, what it does is it like bounces back status moves kind of thing. So it's kind of like a preemptive counter. It's kind of like Protect, but for things like Leech Seed and stuff. But it, like, if someone uses Leech Seed against you, you like bounce it right back. And then things like that. So if someone uses Leer against you, you bounce back the Leer, so then they get leered. So that's the idea. Oh, Elizabeth says Uxie. Okay. So Uxie was Kevin. Congratulations, Kevin. You didn't even need a lucky number lottery today. So could you guys let me know, if Kevin doesn't mind doing that for us, could you guys let me know now, if you're interested in doing a Uxie, could you do strike, the number of times you've played, and I can do Uxie, please? Let me know, and then we'll take it from there. But congratulations, Kevin. You get to be our first wildcard host of the year. Okay, we might need to do the Nightbot random number generator game. Oh, gosh, hang on. How do I do... I was like, wait, how do I do the Nightbot number? But I think I know what it is. Uxie is the yellow one. That is correct. And then it gets more yellow when it's shiny. Okay. So let's see what we've got. Hang on. So I might need to do some number assigning here. So we've got 1 is cheese. But my keyboard put cheed. 2 is gauge. We've got cheese and gravy. So basically poutine. Team poutine. Man, we need to get you 2 on a team together so we can do that. And then... and then who else said... Okay, so yeah, if you're shiny hunting, Elizabeth, then let's get you a Uxie. But yeah. But don't worry, Elizabeth's still getting used to the rules and stuff, so... Oh, something like mean look is reflected. Yeah, that's a funny one. That's a funny one. Oh, hang on. Kieran. Kieran is 3. Sorry, Kieran's got bumped behind a load of other people. Oh, is it just those 3? Okay. So I think... Okay, here's what I've got. Did I miss anyone who... Because we're going to do the Nightbot random number generator game. So if there's anyone I missed, speak now or forever hold your peace. Otherwise, those are going to be the numbers, okay? Number 1 is Cheese. Number 2 is Gage. Number 3 is Kieran. Let's do this thing. The odds of getting a shiny Elizabeth are 1 in 300. But if you have the shiny charm, let me know if you have the shiny charm. Then it's 1 in 100. And Nightbot has said that it's Cheese. So congratulations to Cheese. Cheese has just won our random lottery. So well done. Okay. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. So please make sure you are connected on the Ycom, everyone. Press Y and make sure it says internet in the top right-hand corner. Or if you're just on the screen regularly like this, please make sure that your logo, it's a white logo on a blue background. That's the way you know as well. Okay. So you got a bright white shining Y, a white logo. Okay, we're going to talk to the lady. She's going to say, would you like to do a Dynamax adventure? You're going to say yes, please. If she asks about any kind of preference, you're going to say anything is fine. Even I'm going to say it. Kevin is going to be setting up Uxie for us, and Kevin is going to give us a code, so let's press the plus button, and then Kevin is going to... Oh, Gage needs the ticket. Okay, well, Gage, remind me of that, and we'll set you up with one next time, okay? We'll set you up with a Uxie, like, in future or something, or, like, we'll have you do, like, a Uxie and chat with someone. So, yeah. Okay. So it's 09070617. That's the code. Here we go. I did that very much on autopilot then. And there we go. So Kevin, Cheese, me, and then Elizabeth, we just need you. Let me know if you have any issues, okay? So when you get on the pink screen, you press the plus button, you type in that code 0907. Oh, you're in. Perfect. Well, I don't need to do my whole intro then. And then there we go. Don't forget to talk to Nia every single time you do a adventure, just in case. Uxie is weak to Ghost and Dark. That's all I got. Oh, and Bug. Ghost and Dark and Bug. So Crustal's very good. Yeah. And Psychic is good against Poison, so just we will need to switch that Nidoqueen. And it's also good against Fighting, so don't pick Phalanx. Yeah, not the best bunch of Pokemon, but and yeah, Uxie is, like, quote-unquote, the tankiest one. So yeah, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can figure this out. I did see something good at the end, I think. Okay, so there is a Bisharp at the end. We absolutely want that Bisharp, which is, like, on the right. So we don't want the Vanillux. Oh, Electabuzz does get Helping Hand. So do we want to go to the right here for Gastrodon? And then if we get, like, Electabuzz... If we get Electabuzz and Bisharp, that could be... Okay, the wheels in my head have been turning. If we switch Phalanx for Bisharp, because Phalanx is ×4 super effective against Bisharp. If we take Phalanx through to Bisharp, and then if Phalanx switches for Bisharp, Bisharp could use a super effective Max Darkness, and that could be, like, very, very powerful. So does that sound good? that make sense? Does that sound like a plan? And then we could have Electabuzz, like, use Helping Hand, and then that could kind of be nifty and neat as well. So, well done for Dynamaxing, by the way, because I didn't explicitly say Dynamax, but we always like to Dynamax here at Bovio Games, except for in rare exceptions, but that's the thing. There are far fewer exceptions to Dynamaxing than reasons to Dynamax, so, well done. Not bad idea staying away from the water moves. You can hit Gastrodon with water moves, don't forget that. I just realized who will be the first of 2025 to get a shiny on stream. I know that's the question as well. I mean, mathematically, it's likely... Well, here's the thing. Mathematically, it's more likely to be me than any individual person. Like, I'm more likely to get it than, like, Kevin. But, at the same time, I am less likely to get it than just sort of anyone else. Like, if it's down to me versus everyone else, it is more likely to be someone other than me. But if we're going with, like, individual people, we just got a super chat, so hang on. But if we're going with, like, individual people, like, if we were saying, oh, who's more likely to get it? Bo or Kieran, Bo or Kevin, Bo or Xander? The answer is me. But if we're just saying, oh, who's more likely to get it, Bo or someone else, the answer is someone else. But that's just maths for you. Ghost Host did a $5 super chat, first one, and first one of the strike streams, I think. I can't remember. Best streamer of 2025, Ghost Host, that's so kind. Also, we need to use a water move here, I think, because we're not going to KO this in, like, 5 turns at this rate. Sorry, 3 turns. Sorry. No, we can't use First Impression. We have to use Brick Break, guys. First Impression only works on the first turn. We have to be using Brick Break. Is that why we haven't KO'd this thing? But yeah. Because basically what it is, like, say if everyone had a Shiny Charm, right? No, it's okay, Elizabeth, it's okay. Yeah, First Impression only works on the first turn. It's like Fake Out, for example, is how it works. So you have to be using Brick Break. Don't worry about running out of PP. You only need to worry about PP for, like, 5 PP moves. Okay, so we are going to have to change strategy now that we haven't got this KO. It's a bit of a shame, but we'll have to see how this goes. Okay, question is, who are we going to switch and when are we going to switch them? Honestly, Gastrodon is kind of a better Pokemon than Golduck. So we even could do, we could even just, like, switch, or we could switch, like, Golduck and Nidoqueen. Like, we could switch Golduck for Gastrodon. Yeah, if we switch Golduck for Gastrodon, and then if we switch Nidoqueen for Electabuzz, and then if we do Phalanx for Bisharp, that could be really, really good. No, Elizabeth, it's absolutely fine. We will help you and guide you every step of the way. It's not a problem. Please do. I know it sucks that I'm saying let's swap the Pokemon with the most amount of health, but the reason I say that is just because everything else is, like, Electabuzz can't really do anything to Nidoqueen. It has, like, Swift or something, and plus there are some berries here as well. But okay. But plus, okay, Nidoqueen's not going to be able to Dynamax, is it? But that's okay, though. That's okay. Oh, this is fine, actually, because Phalanx can Dynamax against Bisharp, and then that'll be powerful. And then Gastrodon will be able to Dynamax against the Uxie, but it will be able to use Max Flutterby, and then that'll be pretty nifty. So this is okay. This is okay. 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 So, Ghost Host, first streamer that I've genuinely enjoyed. I'm a YouTube Shorts person. Oh, Ghost Host, thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to use... Okay. Hey, Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. I'm actually going to use a Max Knuckle, and then I'll use a Max Flutterby. We're not going to be one-turning this. So although Max Flutterby is my best move, I think that a Max Knuckle is going to be better, because I can get one off here, which is going to boost our stats. That's going to wildly help Phalanx. That's going to help Phalanx. It's going to help my next attack. And it's going to help Gastrodon as well. So I think by helping out 3 Pokemon here... Okay, oh, it's got Round. Yeah, Round, like, isn't going to be a threat to Nidoqueen, so... right, Scorching Sands, nice. Brick Break, there we go. Oh, Kiba, that's a good piece of advice as well. Yeah, you can always check what your moves do by pressing the Y button. When you're like looking at your 4 moves, you can press the Y button and it does tell you about what they do. So you can always double check. Like if you don't sort of factually know what a move does, like if you're just looking at them like this and you're like, oh, you can do this and you can see like, well, I've got like my max moves at the minute, but it's like, oh, okay, that lowers special attack and that one creates Sandstorm and Max Knuckle creates this. So, yeah. But no, nicely suggested, Kiba. Yeah, and that's the thing, we're friendly. We're not gonna like mock people for not knowing moves. Again, I've just come back from like 2 weeks of not playing this. I'm gonna be a bit rusty. We all forget like certain, you know, we've had people try and use ground moves on a Claydol. We've had people use grass moves on the Azumarill, even though we kind of know at this point that we shouldn't be using grass moves on Azumarill, but we all still do it. Like, we do it. We had people using fire moves against Heatran. I'm so glad we don't have Heatran anymore so that we don't use fire moves against it. So there we go. Right, why is this jerk only attacking Kevin? It's because you're Kevin. Come on, Kevin. How many times must we explain this, old man? But yeah. So, okay. No, well done, everyone. Very nice work. So, yeah, if we do Nidoqueen for Nidoqueen for Electabuzz, I think that would be good, Cheese. And then Cheese, what you can do here, right? So if you do Nidoqueen for Electabuzz, you can use Helping Hand on Phalanx. If Phalanx uses like a... No! No! Oh, gosh. Please let the 50-50 here be Nidoqueen. Okay, oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, yeah, we didn't want to switch Phalanx there, so we're switching Phalanx on the next one, but not this one, okay? So we're going to go for Bisharp, which is in the middle, okay? This steel one in the middle, we're going to go for Bisharp here, and then here we go. But so, if Phalanx uses, if Phalanx Dynamaxes and uses Max Knuckle here... Oh, hang on, did we get a disconnect? Oh, hang on, let's look at the... Oh, you know, that's just such a generic little girl, isn't it? No! 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 Okay, Elizabeth, I'm gonna, like, use like Dynamax and use Max Knuckle on your Bisharp, okay? Even though you're playing alone now, like, do that, okay? And yeah, we're gonna have to hope that Phalanx does the right thing here. I would still Helping Hand Phalanx, because I think Phalanx is still gonna do the right thing here. I think Phalanx is gonna use a Brick Break, so if we Helping Hand Phalanx, this will still work. So basically, if both groups do like a Helping Hand Brick Break, I still think this is gonna work. Okay. Right, Poison Jab, more Poison Jab, dang it. Oh no! I'm sorry, Elizabeth, that really sucks. No! Portia, no! Okay, I would still recommend using a Helping Hand on Phalanx next time, okay? I know it's like, but Bo, you're using a fighting move. Why don't I just do it on you? We have to believe in Portia. We must believe in Portia, okay? Okay. Oh my gosh, that did so much poison. That poison did so much damage. Right, okay. Come on, Phalanx. Everyone fingers crossed for Phalanx. Here we go. Oh, Kevin's going big. Kevin's like, I had to screw this. I'll do my own Dynamax adventure with Blackjack, and I won't say the rest of that. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Right, Helping Hand, come on, Phalanx. You already have a super duper mega powerful move. You don't... No! Okay, well done for hanging there, Phalanx. Right, Brick Break. So, Kevin, do you want to switch Gastrodon here for Bishop? Because Gastrodon was, like, only ever neutral anyway. And, like, you may as well have a Dark type. Do you know what I mean? Because, again, the reason we were not going to switch Gastrodon before is because switching Phalanx was a way better idea. But basically, we just have to write off the Phalanx now. So I think if you take it... And then basically... Okay, so here's the new plan as well. Cheese. I think I might... Basically, if I can Dynamax, I would Helping Hand me? The Crustle, because that could be a good idea. Hoot Hoots, yeah, Blackjack and Hoot Hoots. There we go. Yeah, that guys, that will be the phrase. Well, Kevin, very very nicely done well done Tenchi and Kevin for like figuring that out together. That's what we're gonna say now. With Blackjack and Hoot Hoots. Okay, so Yuxi, here we go, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Oh, so Elizabeth, remember, at the end, catch the Yuxi, but don't keep it, okay? So don't, like, add it to your box or whatever, because otherwise you're not going to be able to shiny hunt for it. Okay, I can't Dynamax yet. I'm gonna be bold and brash here. I'm gonna be bold, brash, and use Shell Smash, okay? Like, if we're playing with a computer player, we're going all out on craziness, okay? Oh, no! Okay. Oh, yeah, well done, Cheese. Well done. Excellent. And then what you're going to do... Portia did the right thing! But then, Cheese, what you're going to do is after this, you're going to Helping Hand me once I Dynamax, okay? So once I Dynamax, you're going to help my Shell Smash Max Flutterbys. And then that'll be really, really strong, okay? So Night Slash, more like a Fight Slash. Yeah, and unless the Yuxi is shiny. If the Yuxi is shiny, you keep it. But, like, do a check for it. If it's shiny, keep it. If it's not shiny, don't keep it, okay? Oh, Bo, you are being daring. I know, right? Bold and brash. But so far, it doesn't belong in the trash, okay? So, okay. So here we go. So, Cheese, if you help me now, if you Helping Hand me, this could be all over. This could genuinely be, like, all over now. Let's see how this goes. I'm excited to see how this works out. I would have loved if I'd had, like, a Muscle Band or a Life Orb as well. But let's see how this goes, okay? Okay, here we go, guys. Do you think we'll get this? Do you think we'll get it in one turn? Okay, Helping Hand. Here we go. Hopefully I am faster than it. Here we go. Yep, Max Flutterby. Oh, we didn't one-hit it. Okay, but I meant by the end of the turn. I meant, like, Bishop and Crustle. I wondered if we were going to beat it with, like, Bishop and Crustle. Okay, Max Phantasm. That's not great. Wait, Max Phantasm? It has a ghost move? Oh, my gosh. Oh, does Bishop have Defiant? If Bishop has Defiant, we've won. Oh, it doesn't have Defiant. No! Oh. Here's the funny thing. Portia is going to be able to use another first impression here. So, Elizabeth, yeah, just check through on the screen. What you can do is you can check the summary and see if you got, like, a, like the star and sparkle symbol. I can show you in a second. If you're afraid of skipping on a shiny, then, if you're afraid of skipping on a shiny, I can show you what to look out for. Okay, there we go. Right, there's the Helping Hand. More like a helping plan. Portia almost comes in clutch with the victory. Okay, here's the Max Flutterby. Baby Flutterby, baby Flutterby, bye-bye. No shiny. Oh, humanity. Yeah, if you can sort of see, like, it's, like, Yuxi is, like, a yellow head and then, like, a bluish, grayish body. Like a blue, like a gray blue. It's a very sort of gray blue. But yeah, basically it would be like gold all over. But we did it, guys, even with a computer. Elizabeth, we'll try and get you in on another one another day. We won't give up on you. But I hope you had fun, and I hope that you enjoyed getting to fight Yuxi. And remember to save the ticket, okay? So if the lady asks you, do you want to save this? You can save the ticket, and then you can hunt for Yuxi on your own. Like with computer players or with other people. So we'll have a quick look and see for shinies and stuff. Gastrodon is a no. Electabuzz is a no. Bishop, is it blue? No, it's not. You did save it, excellent. But will we get the golden Yuxi? Oh no. Oh, we didn't. When will I get a wild card? When will I get a wild card? It's gonna happen. Surely. But, you know, anyway. Bark. Gastrodon, no. Electabuzz, no. Bishop, no. And Yuxi, no. But yeah, no sparkles next to the Galar symbol. No sparkles. So, there we go. I'm going to take Bishop. Why not? Yeah, I need to make a list of everything that I need to get, don't I? But oh well. Okay. Guys. Gals. Non-binary pals. Oh, World Plays, you have a question. What is your question? I'm about to finish the stream, so you will need to ask it very, very quickly, but we will happily help you if you can. Okay, so guys, gals, non-binary pals, that is everything for today. That is our first Strike stream of the year over. Normally, like January 6th is kind of a horrifying day in US history, but we made it fun. Do you have Zacian? If you're asking if you can do like a trade and a trade back, we maybe could, but we do exercise caution when like trading with like new people and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I don't have time to do like a trade right now because I am about to end the stream. I do have to go, I'm afraid. But if you do come back another time, I know Kramin literally just posted this, but if you come back another time, maybe we'll be able to help you. Yeah, but be prepared to like trade a Zamazenta for it. Oh yeah, well done for doing the hashtag Xander, the Nightbot request. But yeah, so if you're looking for like a Zacian to like add to your Pokedex or something like that, you probably will need to be willing to like do a temporary trade with like Zamazenta. You can't just give someone like a Zigzagoon because otherwise they're going to be worried that you'll run off with it. But yeah, but if you come back, maybe you might be able to do a trade with someone, and yeah. Okay, so that is, so guys, gals, non-binary pals, this is our first one of the year done. Hopefully the first of many. You were going to trade a shiny Eternatus. Oh my gosh. Like, so you just want to like trade. You don't even want to like trade and trade back. Okay, well, you might be able to, you probably would be able to find someone willing to do that then. But yeah, so we're going to save right there. Wow, we've done over 300 hours of Strike streams. That's pretty wild. Okay, so that is all for now, though. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So I will be back, as the scheduler said. We've posted the schedule a whole bunch of times in the past few minutes. But yeah, so I'll be back. Oh, actually, I need to, I do need to change that. I am going to be changing the weekend schedule. Oh, is someone back home? Okay, never mind. Okay, I actually need to change the schedule. I'm going to be changing the weekends. Okay, I'm going to be changing the weekends. Because, I don't know, just, I'm going to be changing them. Okay, so, but yeah, never mind. Yeah, I need to change that. So the weekends, I'm going to be actually doing them about half an hour later than what's currently listed. I wasn't sure about Sunday, but I think I will do it for Sunday, as well. I think I'll add half an hour to both of them. So they're just a little bit later, which might be good. So yeah. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you for joining me on my birthday stream the other day, if you did. And if you didn't, please go check that out, because, you know, just not a whole load of people did. But we'll talk about that another time. So I'm trying to hold back a hiccup. Okay, but I'll talk about the rest of these games and stuff. I'll talk about Sonic and Shadow. I'll talk about Okami. I'll talk about Pikmin 4. that will be for the rest of this week. But for now, thank you all again. Lots of love. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Like the video if you haven't already, and bye-bye. And it's good to be back. Happy New Year, guys.